What is the best top 10 coin to buy right now when it comes to returns and multiples? Yes, I'm going to give you a clear, objective manner on how to work that out. If you like today's video, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. We are close to 1,000 subscribers, so I appreciate you. And if you don't know me by now, my name is Jagir. I'm the award-winning author of The Extraordinary New Venture Capital Opportunity, How to Invest Like a Pro. Been trading currencies for around 15 years now, featured in this best-selling book, High Probability Trading Strategies, back in 2008. But now I focus my full attention on crypto because I love crypto, I love the blockchain. So let's have a look. So we're going to dive straight in. So the website that we're on initially is CoinmarketCap. If you're not familiar with it, it's CoinmarketCap.com. Phenomenal free website. Now it gives us information on the top. Well, actually, they've got how many coins listed here now? 11,000 coins are on CoinmarketCap. But you can see the top 100 straight away when you go to the home page. What we're going to focus on is Bitcoin, Ethereum, not Tether, because Tether is pegged to the US dollar, so Tether price doesn't move so much, it's just pretty much $1 all the time. We're going to look at BNB. Let's focus on the first three initially. So we've got Bitcoin. How do you know if Bitcoin is a better investment than Ethereum, just purely based on the return, right? So we're going to make two assumptions today, right? Two assumptions. One is if the project is a high quality project, that sometime in the future, whether it's the near future or long-term future, it's going to reach its all-time high again. That's typically the case, especially with strong projects. Second is, well, to be honest, I don't really have a second. I'm going to show you the second later. I've created a spreadsheet for you, and it's going to make your life a lot easier. So it's going to give you a mechanical, objective way of calculating certain things. So let me pull up the spreadsheet. And if you want access to the spreadsheet, just leave your Telegram handle in the comments. Yeah, that'll probably be the easiest way of me getting it to you. Just put your Telegram handle in the comments below. I will make sure you get access to the spreadsheet if you wish to do so. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at Bitcoin initially, right? Let's just look at Bitcoin, BTC. Now what this is going to do for us, this spreadsheet, we are going to just take some information from CoinMarketCap, plug it into the spreadsheet, and it's going to tell us the multiple from today's price to Bitcoin's all-time high price, right? And then we can do a comparison with Ethereum and BNB. This will make perfect sense in just a second. So what the information that we need is the market rank, like Bitcoin is number one, so we know that already. It's like number one in terms of market cap. We want to know its all-time high price. So let's do that now. Let's jump back into CoinMarketCap. We're going to click on Bitcoin. I'm going to open it as a new tab. Click on Bitcoin. And on CoinMarketCap, if you just scroll down and click on Show More, and we scroll down a bit more, and it says all-time high. So the all-time high, we're actually just going to copy and paste it. Let's just copy and paste. Let's go back into this spreadsheet. We want to go here. Boom, all-time high is 64,863. And we also want to put in today's price, right? Today's price. And what we're going to have show up here in these formulas is from today's price, what is the multiple that you would achieve if it reached its all-time high price again? So whatever it is today, if it went back to its all-time high price, what would we achieve? So let's have a look at today's price. So we saw Bitcoin is today, what is it? 32,000. Let's just copy and paste it. 32,409. So now we're just going to paste it in here. Bang. Straight away, what we see is from, this is bang on 2x, right? 2x. The multiple to get to all-time high from where it is today, we'll get a 2x, 200% return. So that means if you invested 1,000 and it did reach an all-time high again, it will get a $2,000 return. Hopefully that's making sense. But the whole purpose of this spreadsheet is doing a comparison, right? How does it compare to Ethereum? Ethereum's all-time high compared to today's price. So now let's do Ethereum. So then we can have a side-by-side comparison. We can do ETH. Well, we know Ethereum is number 2 when it comes to market cap. We want to know today's price of Ethereum. So let's jump in with Ethereum. Let's open a new tab because we're going to need some specific information. So let's go for today's price. Let's start off with today's price. Let's paste it in here, today's price. Doing it the other way around with Ethereum. And then let's go back in and find out the all-time high with Ethereum. So again, we'll just use CoinMarketCap. Scroll down, all-time high is here. It's 4,382. Let's just copy and paste. Boom. Boom. Let's go. All right, straight away, it's almost like for like, but if we're just being totally objective, we say Ethereum gives 11% more gain. So if both Bitcoin and Ethereum eventually reach their all-time high again and we invested in both, Ethereum will give us slightly higher return, right? Now, if you're familiar with the crypto markets, you know when the market does reach its all-time high, it tends to exceed it. And if you've ever watched my 8 wave analysis, it will exceed it by a certain amount. However, what I want to help you with is one, what's the return if you get to the all-time high again, but then also how to become risk-free. Because if you invested 1,000 and you got a 2x, you can actually exit 50% of your position and then be risk-free. All right, so now we've got Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now let's look at number 4. Did you get why number 4 and not number 3? Well, number 3 is Tether. Number 4 was BNB. So let's just have a quick look. Because now we're going to have some objective information. So we got Tether, which is number 4. There's no point pointing in Tether. Why? Because Tether is pegged to the US dollar and it's a stable coin, so it doesn't move. So we want BNB, Binance Coin. So let's just open this up. Again, today's price is 289.47. That's to today's price. Today's price 284.97. Paste it in, and let's also go back in and just find its all-time high price. So again, a bit of copy and paste is needed. And again, if you want access to the spreadsheet, just put your Telegram handle in the comments below and just say, you don't have to say anything. I'll know what you mean, but you can, give the thumbs up or just say, can I please have the Excel sheet? So now what we're going to see, so 690.63. If I paste in this here, I pasted it in directly. Let's just paste it up here. Well, now we'll see that BNB from today's price, so the assumption that we're making is we are confident in the market, we're confident in blockchain, we're confident in crypto, and eventually when the optimism comes into the market, that we're making the assumption that eventually, whether it's in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, 10 months, 12 months, 2 years, eventually that the market will reach its all-time high again for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, for BNB. Now, if all of them did that, we can see here objectively, just by mathematics, and I put in all the formulas for you. You can see down here, Bitcoin is the 2x, which is 200%. Ethereum is 2.1, so it's close, and BNB being 2.4, right? So we go, right, just taking our biases aside, we go BNB, if all of them reach their all-time high again, gives us the best return. So would you like me to do it for the top 10? Right, let's do it for the top 10 minus stable coins, right? Minus stable coins, because stable coins are obviously going to stay stable. So let's just really fly through this now. Let's jump in with Cardano. Right, so we've got ETH, Cardano. Let's take today's price. It's ranked. What was the ranking? It was number 5. Today's price, there we go. It's ranked number 5, ETH. And then we're also going to put in, you can see previously I was using this spreadsheet and there was a particular crypto that had a lot of zeros. So let me just get rid of these zeros. And you can see there's a lot of zeros in this one. Let me just get rid of these zeros because it's not relevant for these ones. And then Cardano, let's go to the all-time high. So is Cardano better, if it reaches its all-time high again, all-time high was $2.46. We can pop it in here. And we can see Cardano will give us a 2.08 or 2.1. So we go, oh, okay, Cardano is not top ranked. So who's winning so far? It's BNB. So if you look at the chart below the graph, the reason I put the graph in is very visual, right? Which bar is the longest? Which bar is the tallest? We go BNB is winning. Cardano is joint second with Ethereum. And then you got Bitcoin. So again, we're just making the assumption. But another way you can use this also is today's price. You could also change that to a future price. If Cardano hits 90 cents, let's just say, we said, actually, let's just put that in. If it hits 90 cents, what would the return be? Okay, all of a sudden, bam, Cardano goes to 2.7x, right? So we want to just know how to use the spreadsheet, especially if you get a copy of this so you can kind of play around with it. So try to keep it really, really simple. All right, let's just fly through the others. Let's see what is, if all cryptos in the top 10 reach its former all-time high, what will give us the best return? And it's based on today's price. So if the price goes lower and it hits the all-time high, you know the multiple will be higher also. So now we've got XRP. So let's fly through this. XRP, today's price is 59 cents. Let's pop it in. So this is the only work that we need to do. XRP, boom, and then today's price. Because what I've realized is, sometimes when I'm doing Elliott wave analysis, it's not easy to do and it takes a lot of practice. I wanted to give you a tool so you can hit all-time high. A tool that you can kind of just plug in some numbers and go, okay, I can do a side-by-side comparison by just looking at the information in an objective manner. I was like, well, XRP just wins, right? You can see straight away from today's price, if XRP does reach its all-time high. Now, keep in mind, it's not its recent all-time high. Bitcoin and Ethereum and Cardano, their recent all-time high is their all-time high. Whereas the XRP's all-time high is based on 2017's price. So you want to just keep that in mind also. So it's objective, but there's some other data you want to kind of take into account as well. So XRP is number 6. We can see XRP wins. It's like 600% if it reaches its all-time high. But keep in mind, it hasn't reached its all-time high this year, whereas Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB have. So now let's just do the others as well. We've got a few more. I'm just curious to see. I haven't done this yet myself, so we'll see how this pans out. So USDC is a stable coin. We've got Dogecoin in number 8. So let's do Dogecoin. Dogecoin price. Bump, bump. Copy. Today's price. Yep. Dogecoin. Let's type in Doge. Doge. Some people call it Dogecoin. There we go. Doge. All-time high. Let's just double check what's the all-time high for Doge. All-time high is 73 cents. Did I read that right? Yeah. 73 cents. All right, let's see what the multiple is. Boom, the multiple is 3.8. All right, so Doge is in strong second place. Now again, we're just making, so this is the thing, right? When you're looking at cryptocurrency, when you're looking at projects, should I buy this one or this one? My position size is like I can only buy one, but I've got an option of 5. Which one is the best option? Now, if you make the assumption that each of them are going to reach their all-time high again at some point, if you got that confidence in it, you can now objectively measure, right, which one is my best bet, so to speak. But also, what I'm recommending here or suggesting is that you consider exiting your original investment at the all-time high, so you become risk-free. So you can kind of get some objective mechanics in the whole process. Sometimes it gets really emotional if you haven't got your rules in place ahead of time. So that's Dogecoin. So now let's go into number 9. We love Polkadot. So let's have a look at Polkadot, but let's look at it in a very objective manner. Let's see how it, so we got DOT, number 9. We got today's price. Now obviously with Doge, I'm just gonna add some decimals here. There we go. So now we've got some decimals that makes more sense. We've got today's price here. Let's see if that remembers it. Yep. And then Polkadot's all-time high. Let's just scroll down. I think it's around $50, just under 50. Yep. $49.69. So you can see I'm taking the time here to put this in, but we're getting objective data. So Polkadot, to reach its all-time high from today's price, is a 4x, just under 400% return. So you can go, right, if it achieves that 4x and you invested today, when it gets a 4x, you can exit 25% at that point, which is your original money back in your pocket, and you've still got a lot of upside movement, but you're risk-free. So you're protecting your downside, which is really, really important. Some people forget to protect themselves on the downside. Binance USD or BUSD, right, it's a stable coin. So now we're going to go to number 11, which is Uniswap. Right, Uniswap, let's see, Uniswap, that's number 11, right? So yes, we're getting there, we're getting close. How is Uniswap going to do? Well, we're going to find out. Is it going to do better than Polkadot? Let's have a look. So we need that number. All-time high for Uniswap is, not all-time high, not all-time low. There we go, this one here. Copy. Now you can add in some more rules. You can say all-time high this year, because XRP is a bit of an outlier here, because this was the all-time high from 2017, which kind of skews the data. So you're looking at it objectively, XRP is the clear-cut winner. However, you might want to add in, right, last 6 months or last 12 months, whereas 2017 is a little while ago. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go. 5 more to go. Let's go for it fast. So let's see what's the next one on the list. We got Bitcoin Cash. Yes, Bitcoin Cash. I know a lot of you are following Bitcoin Cash. Oh, look at that, 44444, 5 fours, bang in a row. Okay. Now again, you want to kind of take into consideration that BCH, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, Bitcoin Cash's price would have been different. So you can adjust it to say, look, if it hits $300 again, that's when I'm buying, and then you can kind of do the multiple there also. So you can use this spreadsheet as you see fit, but it's kind of give you some mechanism. All-time high, again, all-time high with Bitcoin Cash was around 4,000, right? And again with Bitcoin Cash, you'll see that this was back in 2017. His all-time high this year was more towards 1,400, right? So, for me personally, I would put in this time round all-time high than the last 6 months, last 12 months. But for this example, as we've done it with XRP, we'll just keep it as is. But we want to take it with a pinch of salt, because now we go, right, Bitcoin Cash wins. But also just looking and taking into account that was 2017. This year is really 1,400. So we'll update XRP and Bitcoin Cash at the end, so we get 2 versions of this. But again, you can apply those rules what you want to do, because it's best that you have control of your system. Now I'm just going to close some of these tabs, and then I'm just going to go to the next few after that. Okay, so what's next after Bitcoin Cash? We've got Litecoin. All right, let's jump into Litecoin. And the ticker symbol is LTC and position 13. So we're going to go LTC, position 13. Today's price is what we just copy and pasted, and all-time high. I think Litecoin is going to be similar to the other two. Oh no, Litecoin's all-time high was the recent one, so we don't need to adjust that one. When we're adjusting the other two, we've got $412 all-time high. That's right, yeah. Well, yeah, it exceeded the previous one. So now we'll just paste that in. All right, that's cool. Yep. All right, 3 more to go. What's the next tree? If you're finding this helpful, let me know in the comments below. But if you want a copy of the spreadsheet, just send me your Telegram handle, your username, or your handle, your whatever it is, and I'll make sure you get a copy of this spreadsheet. It's probably the easiest way of me getting it to you. Solana. All right, let's get to Solana. SOL and position 14, rank 14. Wow, okay. I was only going to do the top 3, but I thought, hey, let's do the top 10. Because, and keep in mind, it doesn't have to just be the top 10. You can, use as many as you wish. You can go to any coin at any rank and just compare it to a top 10 coin and go, okay, I know this is number, actually we'll do one. We'll put an outlier in. We'll put one that's not in the top 10, and we'll choose a random one. And we'll just choose a random number and we'll see what happens. All right. So this one, I just need to quickly widen this view header. You can see that. I don't know, why is that formula not working? Oh, it's not liking it for some reason. No, not liking it. Oh, it's not liking this for some reason. Let's have a quick glance. Hold on. See my spreadsheet broke. Let's put Solana over here for a second. Let's put it over here. I'll make sure this is working before I send it to you. For some reason it's not liking the 58.3. Let me just try it one more time. 58.3. Why is it not liking that? Okay, it's not liking it for some reason. So 58.3. Let's just put it here for now. We got rank 14 and we got 2760, 27.60. All right, we got that over here. Why this one's not working, I have no idea. Let's just copy and paste it. Let's just see if that gets rid of the thing. Well, it does. Great. All right, so we'll replace that one. Sorry, that was me just making sure the spreadsheet's working, because I don't want to send you something that's not working perfectly. Chainlink. All right, Chainlink, top oracle. We know Chainlink. We love Chainlink. Doing some phenomenal things, taking off-chain data onto the blockchain, onto on-chain. Okay, that just changed. All right, let's just get it again. 1589. And then we got ranked number 15, and then link, we know that. Yep, number 15. So we're going to just change it here. Link 15. Boom. And we want the price. Today's price is 15, and Chainlink's all-time high. So we nearly got a top 10. Let's have a look. Top 10, all-time high. Yeah, so you don't have to do 10. That's the all-time low. We want the all-time high. You don't have to do the top 10, but this, I just want to kind of give you, this is pretty a comprehensive spreadsheet, but you can kind of get a real clear picture on what's likely. So let's just do number 10. So shall we do an outlier? An outlier, let's just choose a random number. I don't know, what's the date today? Today's 23 times, today's the 23rd. Let's times that by 3. What's that? That's 69, right? Is that 69? Yeah, that's 69. All right, let's choose number 69. What is coin number 69? This is random, yeah? Just for the sake of it. It's Synthetix, right? Synthetix. Today's price is $8.50. It's ranked number 69 and it's SNX. SNX. Position 69. Just today's date multiplied by a random 3. And then we are going to go just today all-time high. And then we can do a comparison. We'll probably just do the update of XRP and the other one as well, just so we got a bit of a clearer picture, because you've got to take that into account, because otherwise it skews the data. We're going to keep everything so it gives us the clearest picture possible. Alright, it didn't make that much of a difference, did it? It's 3.4. So let's just change the 2 outliers. So we saw 2 outliers, which were XRP and Bitcoin Cash, right? So let's just take the last 6 months. So this is what it looks like. So we just went all-time high, but now we're going to do all-time high in the last 6 months. So we just need to adjust XRP and Bitcoin Cash, because that might just skew the data slightly because of just the way things are. But you can kind of make up your rules, and it's important to make up your rules because you're going to follow your own rules if you're using this as one of the methods. And then we'll finish on how to make sure you understand how to become risk-free using this strategy. So let's just go to XRP first off. Oh, XRP, where are we looking? We're looking for this over here. XRP, so let's just go back up. Here we go, XRP. Let's just take this information here. The high was 1.7661. 1.7661. 1.7661. Boom. Obviously that changes a lot, so we want to take that into account. And then Bitcoin Cash, I think it was 1400 and something, but let's just make sure we get it bang on. Bitcoin Cash, BCH over here. And let's just get this price. The high is approximately 1542. So 1542. 1542. 1542. Boom. All right, now it kind of evens the playing field. So you can see it changes everything, right? So sometimes you got a couple of outliers, and we want to take into account Bitcoin Cash and XRP's all-time high was from 4 years ago. When we adjusted it to the recent all-time high, now we can look at this objectively and say, hey, what's the best opportunity to get the biggest multiple if we make the assumption that everything's going to reach its all-time high from the last 6 months again? Because everything's done a big pullback, right? So we go, right, the clear winners are these two, before even we look at what they are. But then we look at the bottom and we go, all right, Polkadot is over here. We got a 3.9x and Dogecoin. Yeah, and how I would work it is to go, okay, if I'm using this, you want to have maybe a few more filters, so to speak. You might go only blockchain platforms, or you might say oracles, right? Let me list all the oracles. What is the best oracle to invest in? Is it Chainlink? Is it API3? Is it Follow Network? Is it this, that, the other? Follow Network of Oracle? Can't remember off the top of my head. So you can kind of look at what's the best option. So you can have a few rule sets here. I've just kind of taken the top 10 with an outlier of Synthetix and looked at this and said, okay, right now we go Dogecoin and Polkadot. If it reaches all-time high, gives us the best return. Then it's Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin. And then a close is going to be Synthetix. And the worst one is actually Bitcoin. And we can confirm that up here, because the lowest number is Bitcoin, then Solana, then ADA, then Ethereum and BNB, right? So now you can kind of just, the idea behind this is that you just have an objective mechanical system that helps you, aids you in making a decision. because sometimes it's difficult because you're looking at price action, you're looking at all the news, you're looking at this, you're looking at that, you're looking at launches, you're looking at just so many different pieces of information. But this, it allows you to just enter some data and to say, right, if all things are equal, just base this particular principle on if it reaches its all-time high price again, last 6 months, XRP and Bitcoin Cash being the outliers there, what does my return look like? And then what I would highly recommend is have a system such as, if and when the all-time high price is reached, I exit my original investment. So if it's like, if you said, right, taking all things into account, even though Dogecoin is the second one in this particular one, you might go, I don't invest in meme coins, right? That might be a part of your criteria. I don't invest in meme coins. So that gets eradicated. And then it'll be, or dot, as in Polkadot is above that anyway. And say he's going to do two. It would be Polkadot, and then the next one would be Bitcoin Cash based on its 3.5, right? 3.5. Let's say it was those two. And how you want to have a mechanism, you can adjust it as suits you, but something like, if it hits its all-time price again, and we know what that is, I will exit my original investment. So if you started with 1,000, and in Dot's circumstances, let's just get a calculator, because sometimes I just want to make sure this is like crystal clear, because it can make a real difference to how you treat everything. So let's just say we use Polkadot as our example. We say we want to invest $1,000. Polkadot to reach its all-time high price again, which was the recent price of his all-time high, which we know is $50 to the nearest 10. It will give us a 3.9x, right? 3.9x. What does that mean? It means 1,000 would multiply by 3.9. We go, right, it's 3,900. And then at that stage, you want to exit. Again, you can adjust this as suits you. Exit your original investment. So now you're risk-free, but you've still got $2,900 in the investment itself. So if Polkadot goes on to make not only new highs, but real significant new highs, you will benefit from that. So it might go on to do a 5x, 10x, 20x, 50x, and you can have your plan for the next position. Whew, there we go. So have a look. So we got our top 10 with an outlier, Synthetix, but you can just plug and play anything. You'll see that I've written up here in the top left. Key, just fill in the orange. All the gray bits are the formulas, so you don't need to touch the formulas. What this says at the bottom, by the way, is how far back the price has pulled. You'll see that the ones with the largest pullback is the one with the largest return as well. So you can kind of just come up with some rules on type of projects. You can even say something like, I only invest in top 50, like top 50 market cap project, or you might even say the opposite, outside of the top 50, but there's a higher risk reward. So you can kind of do some real clever things, but it's more that you have a set of rules, makes it easy for you to kind of mechanically and objectively decide, actually, yes, that fits my profile, bang, boom, this is where my first exit is, done. And then it's just a case of setting an alert, and it kind of tells you what to do next. So if you like today's video, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. If you want a copy of this spreadsheet, I'm gonna give it to you for free. Just put your Telegram handle in the comments below, and I'll make sure you get a copy of this. And as and when it updates, we can kind of make that available as well. Cool, let's finish with quote of the day. Okay. Did a lot there today. That was much more of a practical guide on how to get some objective decision making happening. Right, the winning investment habits of Warren Buffett and George Soros. Right, chapter 12, it says, when there's nothing to do, do nothing. Right, so Warren Buffett says, the trick is, when there's nothing to do, do nothing. What that means is, when you've got a set of rules, such as this, that we see in the spreadsheet, if the criteria is not met, or if you don't have enough allocation for a full position, or so on and so forth, or if the market conditions are right, when there's nothing to do, do nothing. So standing aside is actually a real position when it comes to trading and investing. So there's buying, there's selling, and then there's standing aside, which means wait patiently. And you may say with your spreadsheet that I like Polkadot, however, for whichever reason, you may think it might go down to $10. And you can plug that number in, $10, what would that be as a multiple? Boom, and if it hits that, set up a push notification, boom, and then you can buy. So let me know, which one of these did you like best? If you want a copy of this, just put in your Telegram handle in the comments below, and I'll get it sent out to you. All right, see you soon.